Hi friends, this is my video on the rise of Roman Empire. You can say this as the second part of my Roman Empire series. So, the introduction is on the same slide. We can start it. The Roman Empire was one of the most powerful and influential empire in history. Let's explore the key events that lead to its rise. Over here it's written fall, but fall will be covered on the part 3 of the Roman Empire. So we will just see the as aspects which led to the fall of Roman Empire, and we will cover the whole fall of Roman Empire in the next Roman Empire video. So let's start. Geographical and historical context. The early Roman civilization was heavily influenced with Etruscan and Greek cultures. Roman Republic was founded in 509 BCE and was ruled by a senate representing the patricians landed aristocrats. As we know, the Roman Empire was first a republic, then was made an empire. So in so it is saying that the Roman Empire was influenced by Etruscans. Sorry, for my pronunciation. Etruscan and Greek cultures. The Roman Republic was founded in 509 BC, and after that, after some years, some thousands, hundreds and thousand years, Rome became an empire. The Roman Republic was ruled by a senate representing the patricians and landed aristocrats. So the senate represented patricians and the aristocrats. So let's read what's given below. The Rome, the capital of the world. The city of Rome was built on the seven hills and became a hub for trade and commerce, where people from different cultures exchanged ideas and goods. So the the Rome, the city of Rome, was built on seven hills and hub was a universal hub for trade and commerce, and people from different cultures exchange their ideas and goods. Like we know that Chinese got grapes from the Rome's, and Rome's got silk from the Chinese. And now let's read the next. Geography of Italy. Italy's landscape allowed Rome to expand its territory with ease, surrounded by natural barriers and abundant resources. As we can see over here, yep, it is covered with. It is like a peninsula, because it is covered with. It is surrounded by three sides of water. It is surrounded by water, and now they one island over here and one island over here. So it was easy for it to expand, because when it took Italy, then the people only had to come invade it from northern side, because people in the past often escaped or ran from the naval attacks, we can say. Art and culture. Romans were known for their impressive architecture, okay, literature and art, and their influence continues to present day. So as you know, we can see the art and art of Romans around us, their sculptures, their paintings, etc. So they had Romans were known for their impressive architecture like aqueducts, the Colosseum, and etc. Literature, they use Latin language, and art, and their influence continues to the present day. Okay, So early Roman Republic. So we can see in the first point, Roman society. The Roman Republic was divided into social classes that determined people's rights and obligations. The partitions were the highest class and held the most power. So the partitions, which was represented by the Senate, hold was the highest class in the Roman society and held the most power. And the classification or social classes of Rome determined the people's rights and obligations. So there was no equality. Roman military. Roman army was organized into legions and made up of citizen soldiers. They were trained, disciplined, and showed extraordinary courage and endurance. As I said, so as I said, the Roman army was organized into legions. Legions are small groups and were made up of citizen soldiers. Citizen soldiers mean the soldiers and the citizens which are made of soldiers. They were trained, they were disciplined soldiers. They showed extraordinary courage. They had a courage and endurance. As I said in my previous video, that they were lean, mean fighting machines. They can fight storm forts in the morning, then build their camps in the evening, and do exercise, give and guard the camp, and do that thing again next day. And a Roman army person carried a weight of 40 kg in means including its armor, spear, dagger, sword, etc. The Roman Constitution. Roman Constitution defined the structure and powers of government. So Constitution was unwritten and it was interpretation relied on the Senate and magistrates. So the Romans had constitution like we have today, which defined the structure and power of the government. The constitution was unwritten. So there is a key point over here that the Roman constitution was unwritten and was interpretation relied on the Senate, and its interpretation was relied on the Senate and magistrates. Expansion and conquests. Conquest in Italy. Rome started conquering Italy and establishing colony through the peninsula. As I showed you over here, that Italy is Italy has a larger area of peninsula and have a less area of land. Is having a larger amount of peninsular region and lower amount of region in mainland Europe. Sorry. Yeah. In Peninsula, they defeated the other Latin tribes, the Etruscans and the Greeks in southern Italy. So, as we know that the Roman culture was inspired by Etruscans and Greeks, so they defeated them in southern Italy. So we can see how they were influenced with them because they were like neighbors, and they also defeated Latin tribes in Italy, and they established colonies all over the Italian peninsula. Conquest overseas. Rome's overseas conquest began in the 3rd century BC when they fought against Carthage, the First Punic War. Rome's victory led to the acquisition of Sicily and other Mediterranean territories. So Romans first overseas conquest began when in 3rd century BC when they fought the First Punic War with Carthage, and the Rome's victory led to the overseas conquests. So you might be wondering what is Punic Wars. So in this video only we will cover the Punic Wars and conquest in Europe and Asia. Rome expanded its territory beyond the Mediterranean Sea, conquered Greece, Macedonia, and European and Asian regions. The conquest was prestige, wealth, power to Rome. So I won't explain this thing because it is easy to understand. So let's move on to next slide. Yeah, Punic Wars. So Hannibal's campaign. Hannibal was a brilliant Carthaginian. So Hannibal was a brilliant Carthaginian general who almost defeated Rome in the Second Punic Battle. So there were two battles. Two Punic battles, and in first Rome won, and in the second Rome nearly lost, but again Rome won. So how nearly the Rome lost was because Hannibal crossed the Alps with elephants and inflicted heavy losses on Romans. So that the Second Punic War was from a Carthaginian side was elephants sent. So elephants do a massive destruction in the war, so they nearly lost. But like you can see in this picture also, there is an elephant over here, and you can see over here elephant over here and over here in the left side and in the right side. So elephants attacked Rome and it inflicted heavy losses, but after that also Rome won. Naval battles. Roman developed a powerful navy and defeated Carthage in naval battles of the First and Second Punic battles. Rome emerged and dominated naval power in Mediterranean Sea. Rome developed a powerful navy. So they had a powerful navy. As you can see, there is a battleship over here. And it defeated Carthage in naval battles in First and Second Punic Wars. And Rome emerged dominant naval power in the Mediterranean Sea. Roman heroes. Scorpio Africanus was a Roman general. Scipio Africanus. Scipio was a Roman general who defeated Hannibal and saved Rome. So, sorry for my pronunciation again. Scipio Africanus defeated Hannibal. So that led to Rome's victory. Sorry. If he didn't defeated Hannibal, then Rome would have lost. So he's a Roman hero who defeated Hannibal and saved Rome. His victories marked the end of the Punic War and made him a national hero. Why it's not happening? Now. Julius Caesar and transition to empire. Now the republic has been finished, let us assume, and Julius Caesar has came to power. As you all would be knowing that Julius Caesar was a one-year ruler. So Julius Caesar reforms. Julius Caesar was a popular military leader. So he was first a military leader, then became an emperor for 1 year. Popular military leader who conquered Gaul and expanded Rome's territory. He reformed the Roman calendar, introduced new laws, and granted citizenship to many people. So, as I told that Julius Caesar was a popular military leader who conquered Gaul. Gaul is the ancient name for France, and expanded Rome's territory. He reformed the Roman calendar. So the calendar we use today is made by Julius Caesar. And we can get proofs as Julius Caesar. The month July is named after Julius Caesar. Try to read Julius and July. Jew was a popular military leader who conquered Gaul and he reformed Roman calendar, introduced new laws, and granted citizenship to many people. The first triumvirate. Julius teamed with Pompey and Cyrus to form political alliance. So Julius teamed with Pompey and Cyrus to form a political alliance. Their power changed the Senate and led to civil war. So there is a easy meaning of this sentence that Julius teamed with Pompey and Cyrus to form a political alliance, and after this political alliance, the the power of the political alliance power challenged the Senate, and that led to the civil war and the fall of Roman Republic. Ideas of March. Julius was assassinated on the ideas of March in 44 BCE by a group of senators. His death led to the power struggle of his adopted son Octavian as the first Roman emperor. Sorry. Rome at his heights. Pax Romana. Roman Empire experienced a period of relative peace and stability over 200 years. The emperors expanded the territory, built public work. Public work means the public buildings like the Colosseum, we can say, is a public building. The baths, we can say, is a public building. And there were public homes. They don't live in private homes. They were public homes where 4 people lived in a room and invested in art and culture. Roman law and administration. The Romans developed a sophisticated legal system and administrative procedures that ensured the smooth running of empire. The Roman law influenced many legal systems worldwide. The Roman army. The Roman army was largest and powerful in the world. They were equipped with advanced weapons and technology, and their discipline and training were unmatched. So now we will just see the factors contributing to decline of Roman Empire. In next Roman Empire video, we will see in depth about decline of Roman Empire. So internal strife. The Roman Empire faced political instability, economic decline, and social unrest. The emperors faced opposition from the Senate, the military, and the common people. External threats. Roman Empire faced constant threats from barbarian tribes, invasion, and raids from the east and north. Rome struggled to maintain its border and defend itself. So after a long years of war, the external threats like it defeated people and take the homes of many people. So there were small tribes who would escape from them from the Roman invasion, and these tribes, barbarian tribes, they attacked on Rome and made their power decrease. And we know the Roman Empire fought constant battles. So after long years of battle, the external threats also was a contributing factor in decline of Rome. Infrastructure decay. The Roman infrastructure was in decline, with roads, aqueducts, and public buildings in disrepair. The empire struggled to maintain the technology and culture legacy of the past. So the buildings and the public works, aqueducts, roads, public buildings, etc., were decaying. Like you can see, there is an aqueduct over here. So now today it's standing, but we can imagine like in past many aqueducts were falling. Like today bridges are falling. We can imagine like this, that aqueducts were falling and etc. And public buildings and roads were declining. So as we read in the previous slide, Roman Empire is at its height. So there are the factors which made Roman Empire to come at at its height. So Pax Romana, as we saw, so the empire's expanded territory built public works. So the public works was a factor in making taking Roman Empire to its height, and after that after the decay of infrastructure, it led to the decline of Roman Empire. And now there's a question time. Oh, sorry, it's who I wrote was. So who was a brilliant Carthaginian general in Punic Wars? So please answer the question in the comment box below. Yeah. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share.